This is the Negro Ninja. And before we start, I want y'all to take a look at the t-shirts in the description. Now it's a more important time than ever to know that whenever the world around you is chaos, go straight. And this is the Negro Ninja. And today, I want to talk about this accusation being made against Jake Paul. And I think this is the perfect scenario to prove that the better you are with women, the goofier the situations you may be put in by said bitch. Okay, so let's listen to this, Jake Paul sexually assaulted me trigger warning video. Okay, and I don't want to play all of it because it's a 20-minute video. My videos is usually 20 minutes, so I'm finna pick to where she full of shit. Hold up. All right, so I'm just gonna let it play here.
Becca for the remainder of the time there, and then Jake came up to me and he asked me for my phone number at some point. And
okay, now Jake has already made a bold move. This is one of the main reasons why I don't like approaching hoes. At any given moment they can spin it however they want to. You could be this loser that approached her if she wanted you to be. Okay, you could be a creep if she wants you to be. So I just sit back. I don't play with these hoes like that because of stuff like this.
even though this was like a year and a half ago, I do still have the phone that I had at the time, so I have all the messages and everything.
I'm telling you, at this point, these hoes are like sticking your dick in a bear trap. Like, that's some crazy stuff right here. Okay. It's like sticking your nuts in a mousetrap. All right. She saw the opportunity to get him and she got him. All right. Like, why do they take so long to report stuff like this? Okay. They just, chicks just wait for the right moment to get you. That's why I can tell people, you think you're suave with these hoes. Okay. But you could, the hoes use their coochie as, a wrist lock from judo. They just, that's how they get you.
He was really awkward. I don't know if it was just me or if he's like this with everyone. I mean,
he was really she claims he was awkward. Okay. Did she think he was awkward when she gave him the phone number? Okay, let's listen.
I don't think he's like this with everyone. I don't know. But he was really awkward when he was talking to me. Like, to me it reminded me of like middle school, because he would text me even if I was like in the same room as him. I can put up the text.
Like hoes don't get text messages from their friends while they're in the same room. Let me read these text messages. Okay, bet babe, you look so good. Thank you. How are you? Why are you texting me while I'm in your house? Ha 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 ha. 'Cause you're cute. Shall I come up? Yeah, come here. All right, this is the second part. She said, let's hang tonight. No, hold up, my bad, hold up. Okay, so he says, let's hang tonight. She says, I'm getting food with a friend tonight, but I could come after if you're down. Oh my gosh. Okay, he said, come up here right now. She said, no, I'm getting food with friends, but I could come later. You see how she's setting this dude up? Just evil bitches, just evil. Okay. Also, you have to speak to me and not text me from across the room. That's how you hoes act. He trying to be covert with it. Nobody don't want to know. Don't nobody want everybody to know him. He trying to make a move on a bitch. He was doing the right thing. And she doing that stuff I'm talking about where they try to put you on the spot. Okay, she has to let everybody know, hey guys, Jake Paul is trying to bed me. That's basically what this is. You see the ego. So he responds, LOOLLLL. Of course, we can kick it. Normally I'm working. This is the only part she shows so far.
Here, I'm not sure exactly how many times I went to his house.
She's not sure how many times she went to his house. Okay, so that's what I be saying. Like, how do stories like this even get that far? At this point, anybody should just suspect that a chick is setting a dude up. It's always dudes that got history with a bitch that's in a goofy situation. At any given moment, a chick can just call you a creep or whatever, or a rapist or whatever. You just don't know. So I'm reading what she got right here. She says the earliest text she have had with Jake is June 1st, 2019. So this is 2021. This video that I'm watching was done approximately 2 weeks ago, by the way. So the second part of her sentence, and the last he responded was July 20th, 2019, the night of the assault. And let me just give y'all a description of how this girl looks. She looked like a witch. That's how she looked to me. Like she plays with Ouija boards and tarot cards and stuff. That's how she looked. Okay, and of course she's white. You already know how scandalous these white hoes be at times. So she said she's been over his house about 6-ish times. That's a lot of dang times to be over a nigga's house. Okay, and first of all, why you up there 6 times? Okay, so she playing with this number. Okay, why you ain't try to get him in the 4th number? You see, you gotta watch these hoes.
Because they basically had someone recording in the studio that they have there like every day, and just like a bunch of people there hanging out. Not necessarily a party, but just like they were just really popular and always had people there, so they would ask me to come over. Not just my friend Michael, but Jake too would text me and...
Hold on, let me read this text message. Alright, he says, come get tatted. And she says, right now? I will. He says, yeah, pull up, B. Are you coming? I don't want to interrupt your filming. I'm chilling with blank in the studio. KK bet. That's what he said.
Ask me to come over, texts here. He would ask me to come over. I would. And then...
He don't seem awkward to me. He's so full of shit.
When I was there, he wouldn't talk to me. Like, to my face. He would say hi to me, and then he would go do other stuff. And he would...
Bet you know that dude is... You know that nigga's filming. Okay, he just told you. At least he said something. This is what hoes will do. Sometimes a hoe will invite you somewhere and just ditch you the whole time. At least he's acknowledging your bitch presence.
Be texting me, and to me it felt...
Then he's texting. I got to pause this for a second. Boy, you hoes. Boy, I swear.
Like, you know, have you ever been in like middle school and you're with your crush, but you're too afraid to tell them that you like them, so you text them, and it's really awkward, but it's middle school, so it makes sense to be that awkward and weird.
No, the hell that does not make sense to be awkward at any age. Okay, I have talked to young girls before that's not awkward. Okay, some of them young girls, you wouldn't even know how old they was. That's how put together they be. Until they tell you the age. Oh, I thought she was 25. No. Okay. They sound more put together than she do. And be way younger. So, she full of crap.
He would be like, hey, where are you? I'm like, I'm downstairs or whatever. Like, I'll come up. And then he would still text me even though I'm in the same room. And I just felt uncomfortable.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with texting somebody. Like, that's what hoes do all the time. When they talking about a dude that they finna set up for blue balls or something, or humiliation. Okay, once again, when you're a dude, okay, you're going to take the opportunity to where there's utter privacy between you and bitch. Okay, you don't want everybody in your business. Okay, you you laying down some mac on her chick, you putting some sex talk on her. You want that to be between you and her. You know, I'm going to lay my dick on your forehead as soon as you reach down here. Pick up the phone and see if I'm going to lay my dick on your forehead. It giggles. Hey. Okay, do you want everybody to know that? Okay. And if somebody wants to see it, you want them to think that it just happened by accident. You don't want them to know that you edged your penis over there to touch your forehead through your bulge. Okay. Anyway.
Because why can't you just talk to my face if I'm here? But I just figured he had bad social skills.
Bitches trying to trap. I'm telling you, I think I gotta put up some more consequences of boldness videos, or check it out if y'all haven't seen it. Okay, they always gotta put you on stage.
I didn't know anything about him before, but after I met him, I kind of looked him up a little bit, and I guess he's been famous famous for like a long time. So
She knew he was famous before he got over there because they told her. Okay, which is probably why she even gave him much play to begin with.
I'm just assuming he always got what he wanted and never had to build like social skills and talking to people. Like girls basically just like throw themselves at him, which is what I was seeing there.
And apparently, based off of what I've been seeing, it still don't seem to be that easy for niggas. Okay, unless you like NBA or something, the chicks really want you because they know you got like 60 million. Okay, but they so entitled that it seems like he's even putting in too much work for somebody at the level he's at. You know how rich this nigga is? Look at how much, then he's doing boxing, so he's making extra millions of dollars. This is a lot of work for a nigga like Jake Paul. That's a lot of freaking work. Listen.
Like girls were just throwing themselves at him and he would go to his room with a different girl, like
Look, he should have just not dealt with you after the first time y'all didn't do nothing. That should have been the last time was the first text that I read.
pull different girls every day. Like, that's just what happened. It was fine, whatever. One of these days, I was in the studio. Some people were recording down there. And Jake, like, pulled me into this little corner area in the studio and started kissing me. And I was fine with that.
Like I said, that's what you have to do sometimes. That's why I'm telling you, and that's a bold action. Yet again, he's being penalized for it. Okay, he's being penalized for it. If you was with a chick and y'all are talking, that's all y'all gonna do is talk. Okay. There are some chicks that are steered into sex, but even still, sometimes when they're not doing that, you just have to take the initiative and touch her sometimes. He did the correct thing. Okay, if she's not steering it into sex, sometimes you have to. Why is she around him so much? He's a smart man. He did what he was supposed to do.
I did think he was cute. I did want to kiss him. That is fine.
Once again, she's making it clear that she is attracted. So for everybody that's walking around telling dudes that it's only creepy when a woman is not attracted, you're unlearned. Okay, you are unlearned. And there's nothing wrong with being unlearned, but what you motherfuckers finna stop doing is trying to make it seem like people don't know what the hell they be talking about. Okay, handsome men go through different stuff than you motherfuckers that, try to hate on the philosophy that niggas be giving y'all. Alright.
That wasn't the issue that he kissed me there. It was weird because the place that he kissed me was like in front of everyone, so it kind of...
Okay, so now she making a big deal out of it being in front of everybody when she was telling him, stop texting me. Talk in front of everybody. So would you like for me to fuck you in front of everybody by this logic?
Felt like he was showing off to his friends that he...
Why did they give you bitches rights? Why did they give y'all rights?
He was making out with me. That was a little weird, especially since like one of my friends, Michael, was there. That was a little awkward for me, but it was fine. Flash forward.
Now, once again, he was trying to be covert with everything he was doing, and she was dragging him out. No, everybody need to see this. It's Jake,
A little bit. Jake grabs my hand and he starts walking with me, and I thought it would...
Once again, the consequences of being bold.
It was cute. He was just like talking to me, being nice and whatever, so I was walking with him. And he brings me to his room. People have brought me to their room before, and I'm their friend, and they're literally just trying to show me their room. Or...
You talking about other hoes, right? That's what I'm assuming that you talking about. Bitch, you was a grown-ass woman. Okay, and if she's not grown, she got titties, so she old enough to know better regardless. Okay. So, you know what time it is. Okay, and then let me tell you something. Hoes know when they're in dick's reach. That's one of the main reasons why some hoes will play with you, and they'll make sure y'all never have alone time. So for her to even go up there shows that she full of crap. It don't matter how old a girl is. They all know this game. They are taught at very young ages. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. Nobody needs to monitor women. They can protect themselves. Okay, you can't do nothing that a whore does not allow. I'm going to tell you that now.
You just want to talk to me away from the crowd of people. Or sometimes they are, like, do something sexual, but if I say no, they respect it, you know? So I didn't have an issue with following him to wherever he was bringing me. And
see why she had to say all that before she said that she did some whole shit. I was doing whole things, but I had a whole let me see, hold on. She says I had a whole apprehension.
house, I don't know. While we were in his room, it was like pretty cool. There's a big like aquarium with a bunch of fish in there and stuff. We were just talking.
Oh, he giving you some foreshadowing of what's to happen. Okay, you see this? How these fish are swimming? You know what else swim like fish? With a tail on it? Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, you know what time it is. The dick is talking to you.
About like, I was like, where are you from? And he's like, Ohio. And I'm like, yeah, but like what part of Ohio, whatever. We were just talking. And he was just like, you care about what part? Like, no one actually cares. No one actually wants to talk to me. Like the whole like, I'm famous. No one actually cares about me. They just want things from me. I don't know if
She is such a bitch. He is a horrible person. Boy, I swear. Okay, these same things that drew her to him, she's, taunting right now.
It's like a card he plays, like, oh, I'm just this famous person, but you get me, and like, you actually want to know who I am.
Nigga, that's how you hoes be. Okay, when y'all put niggas in the friend zone, oh, niggas just want sex, and you just the type of nigga that listens to me. So instead of rewarding you what they should not be getting, I'm just gonna let you listen some more and go and fuck this nigga later on after you're done talking. You're better than them though. The hoes play that card all the time. Except he was saying, yeah, you care about me, and I'm gonna reward you with some penis.
We were dancing in his room, like ballroom dancing, and then we were like kissing and stuff, and then he.
What the hell did you? Oh, all right, let me just continue. And when you think about it, kissing is sex. Anyway.
He took it to his bed. Sex is very special and very important to me,
but you go into a nigga's bedroom by yourself.
I haven't had sex with that many people.
It sounds like you very experienced because you even talked about going to a nigga's bedroom and what it symbolizes.
I haven't. Normally, not all the time.
That's such a whole way of saying things. I haven't. Okay, nobody expresses. Nobody enunciates the words of don'ts or not like a whore. I haven't. No, I didn't. No, I don't.
But normally, everybody respects me when I don't want to do sexual things, so.
If you don't want to do sexual things, you want to brought your ass up in that room along with a nigga.
I thought that it was fine if I went in his room, and I thought it would be fine to kiss him because.
Okay, kissing is foreplay, by the way, too. Even though it's still sex, it's like softcore when you think about it. In my opinion, kissing in public should be, in many ways, public indecency.
I thought he would stop if I didn't want to do anything else. Like, that's normal. That's.
Bitch, you know what time it is. What is a dick? Okay, bitch, this is a rocket. Once the rocket gets going, that's what the rocket is going to fucking do. You don't just stop a rocket that's just taking off. You know what time it is. Don't do that. Okay, blue balls is not. Blue balls should be, like a crime that put hoes in jail. Okay. Won't even some say that they should be. I ain't even gonna say nothing, but it should be a felony.
His bed, kissing for a bit, and then every time he would try to put my hand places or try to put his hands places that I didn't want, I would just kind of move it away and be like, no, and then just kiss, just back to kissing. And then at one point he said, if nothing is going to happen, then what's the point? What's the point? I don't know, maybe I could be one of your friends.
Like I said, do this to a hoe. Like a hoe don't like when you do that to her when she wants something. Okay, take the bitch shopping and get all the clothes that she wants. And, and just decide not to buy it for her. Okay, if we're not going to buy this, what's the point of putting it in a basket? How would you like that? let's go to a restaurant and just just sit out there and smell the food all day. So what's the point of coming to the restaurant if we're not going to eat? We should start doing hoes like that.
Maybe I can just be someone that you kiss. Never, ever have I rejected someone's touches and they said, well, if nothing's gonna happen, what's the point? Like, what?
Now, once again, they're entangled. There's always some entanglement, and entanglement can represent confusion. Okay, and we know that the Most High is not the author of confusion. The only people that's the author of confusion is Satan and these hoes.
But that is what he said, word for word. I thought that was weird. That made me uncomfortable. And then he gets up. He doesn't go away. This is the point where if what he wanted is sex, he sees he's not gonna get it. This is the point where we would just go elsewhere. You know, go back downstairs where everyone is. Go back to the studio. Like, he could even tell me to leave if he wanted to.
No, bitch, why didn't you leave? That's like I said, hoes be quick to flee. Okay, she knew the dick was coming. They be quick. They can just make up any excuse. They can get somebody to call them. They'll be texting secretly. Somebody call. Oh, I got to do this. They'll make up any type of lie. They'll even probably lie about their family being in the hospital. They'll get up out of there.
If his sole purpose was to have sex with me and saw that that wasn't going to happen, he could tell me to leave. Yes, it would be like a jerk move, but he could have. But that is not what he did. When he got up, he undid his pants and grabbed my face and started fucking my face. I would like to say that I have only...
Okay, so how does he fuck your face if you don't want to do it? Okay, why did she open her mouth? There have been hoes that I was trying to, talking and sucking my dick before they was being apprehensive. I'm like, come on, they'll do everything. I'm like, all right, you put your mouth on it. And then you do it like this. There was nothing I could do to put my penis in that woman's mouth. Okay, and I did not do it because she did not allow me to. So you telling me that you just finna just open your goddamn mouth. Okay. That's not even feasible. Okay, she could have thought of a better lie than this.
Given oral sex to like 2 or 3 people before this, because that's really special to me.
Okay, what is that? Multiply that times 7. All right, multiply that times 7. And to be honest with you, I would probably even multiply that times 10 or something. Probably more than that, though. Hoes get around.
Honestly, more so than like penis vagina sex, because it's different.
Okay, but you still did it though. She just said how much she values it. Okay, but you open up your mouth for him to put his penis in.
And with penis vagina sex, mostly that's just like the only sense that's going into that is touch, But when it's going in your mouth, that's touch, that's taste, that's smell, that's like, it's all in your face, What if...
I'm just going to pause this for a second. She wasn't too guarded, though. Once again, look at how she's describing it. Anyway.
What was I supposed to do? He was literally, I was still laying down. He was on top of me and, like, holding my head, like, into him. Like, I couldn't...
Now, remember what I just said with a situation, similar to that. I was like, I couldn't get her to do it. She just didn't want to do it. I'm like, come on. It don't matter how you do the chick. No, I'm good. Okay.
Even tell him not to. He didn't ask for consent or anything. Like, he knew I did.
You don't ask for... Oh, my God. Oh, I swear. As much as you hoes talking about how y'all like stuff to be spontaneous. No, you don't just ask a girl. If he asks, I'm just going to say no. He shouldn't just ask. Okay. Like if you bust in some chick's mouth, even though I haven't had this issue before because they usually just take it. But like this one lady was saying, it's because you asked. I saw that part, somewhere in the movie or something. All right. If you ask a chick to, can I bust in your mouth? What's she going to say? She going to tell you no because you asked.
Don't want to do anything with him because he said, if nothing's gonna happen, what's the point? And then he just shoves himself in me. That's not okay. On no level at all is that okay. It didn't last that long though, because he finished, he came in my mouth and
That's because you was a superhead expert. That's what you failed. That's what you failed to reveal in the story. Okay, the nigga was quick because you was okay trying to make this nigga sound like he's sorry or something. And since this is 25 minutes, that's all I got to say for this rant. This has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today, Negro.